right.
And our third movie review.
Wrapping up our series of... So, yeah, I don't know if we talked about or... So, we're going to do in our movie reviews, we're kind of bunching them together. So, this first one was...
Melanie Lynksey.
Melanie Lynksey, but then she's not in this third one.
She actually is.
What?
Yeah.
Damn, girl. Okay, so...
That's the common thread through the week with Heavenly Creatures, But I'm a Cheerleader, and Clea DuVall's The Intervention. Melanie Lynksey is the common thread through.
I thought Clea DuVall was just connect. Okay, and Natasha Lyonne, I think, is in
Natasha Lyonne too.
So that's wrapping up this one. I kind of saw you watching it, but I've never.
It's one of those movies, like, because another thing where I want to know, like, what you think of it, because it felt like, as we're reviewing queer cinema, like, she took every storyline that you wanted to appear in all the movies and put them in this movie.
That's right.
So, you know, it, like, yeah, I want to see your reaction. I want to watch it again now, knowing, like, what to expect, to just kind of, like, watch it. But, yeah, so...
Yeah, so, haven't really seen it. I saw, like, snippets of it, so this will be a totally new reaction review.
Yeah.
So...
We'll be back with our reviews of The Intervention.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right.
We're back.
We're back. So it is written and directed by Clea DuVall.
Mm-hmm.
And it's based in Georgia because there's a lot of great filming there. Peaches.
Sorry, that just made
yeah. And so it's a bunch of friends and some family, like, you know, it's a clique of, like, older people. Let me rephrase that. Because what I was thinking is, I was like, you know, it's not like a bunch of young 20-year-olds getting together to, like, go party. Like, these are adults. I don't know the words to say. So, and specifically because I was saying, I was like, I don't know if this movie I would have gotten it 10 years ago.
No, if anyone, like, young, I think it would have been a hard.
It's a harder movie for probably younger people. It's a bunch of friends and family are getting together to kind of confront one of the couples about getting divorced. And so it's just a really good hit you in the feelers, tons of laughing. Like, there was a lot of funny, I was really surprised. Like, I laughed a lot. And
it's a great cast.
What's her name?
Melanie Lynksey. Like,
Melanie Lynksey. She's hilarious. That I did not see. Funny. I did not see that coming, of her being so funny in this role still. And it's a really cute movie. It's good. Yeah, I think it's well paced. Well, I mean, as Canna said, there's not a lot of breathing room in between each thing. Like, it's just throwing moments at you. But so watching it a second time, how did you feel?
A second time, it was a little, I think, I don't know if I could even say less intense. I think I was able to process it more, because the first time seeing it, just
I had, like, you just wanted it to be, because it's Clea DuVall, probably.
Right, just I'm like, what is she gonna put together? What is she bringing to us? What's she putting out? And like I said, like, a lot of the storylines, like that hadn't been portrayed in, you know, queer film or queer cinema, in the sense of, like we were saying, it's not a gay movie because it's not about them being.
It's not very gay.
But
it was pretty gay in the way that
it's written and directed by Clea DuVall to show that they are just existing, and it's not to be meant as a plot point.
Right, and I like that. I like that it's just their other characters in this movie. And
it's like, But I'm a Cheerleader, like, part 2.
Grown up.
Yeah, like Graham and whatever.
What's her name?
What is Natasha Lyonne's name? And anyways, Max, what did you think?
So I would give this, I mean, I want to say like 2 thumbs up for me because it was just a really good movie. Like, I will probably watch it again in like a year. You know, it needs some time, but like, I laughed, I cried, it was unexpected, you know, I think. It was. So yeah, it's a great movie.
The Intervention, it's available on...
The Intervention, we got it on Amazon rented it for $3.
Yeah, and it's also available on Apple TV.
What was that thing that started at the beginning of the movie?
Yeah, there were some weird technical issues.
Like, the movie started, but there was no sound coming through. But it was weird because it kind of like, you know, in movies when there's no sound, but so there's like white noise. Like, there was like a white noise to it.
Yeah, it sounded
really
creepy.
So I'm thinking it's just like, oh, okay, so this is like intense. Like, the girl's like, because you're seeing her like kind of talk. So I'm like,
sounds are coming out.
You know, she's disassociating again. And
I didn't recall the movie being so
I was like
elusive and intense at the beginning, so I was like, oh.
It was just very mysterious. And then
we started it over.
And then it like, yeah, no, but it was like the weird like rustling noise.
Yeah.
It sounded like, I don't know. And then we started it over, and all of a sudden there was sound, and I was like, oh, okay, so it doesn't sound weird and creepy and rustly. So
streaming online. Ooh.
Yeah, The Intervention.
The Intervention, yeah.
It was a lot better than I like going into movies not knowing what they're going to be about, because then I get to be taken through the story, and it was great.
Yeah, it was yeah, I would give it 2 thumbs up as well. I liked the storylines. I felt she was able to show like
maybe a thumb and a fist up.
Thumb and a fist up.
I don't think that's anything.
But I mean, and also like badass of Clea DuVall to write and direct a movie. It was directed really well.
Directed so well.
Because there was a lot of like emotional stuff and you know, a lot of heavy talking, not heavy breathing, but just like, you know, serious moments, and sometimes if not directed well, that can be kind of painful to watch, and like it's hard sometimes when like still shots are for too long. But I think she directed it really well, really kept the scenes alive.
And all the actors in it are fantastic actors, and all recognizable. And I didn't know who the actor that played Peter. But, I mean, he did great. He had a big scene at the end where, I mean, I was really impressed, and I liked it.
He was the only person I hadn't seen in another movie. But
he reminded me of, like, 3 other actors rolled into one, so. But, yeah, The Intervention on Amazon, rented it for a few bucks. We had to look for a second place, right?
Yeah, because when I originally went to it through the app on the TV, it didn't pull up. It said it wasn't available, but then went through my phone and it was available on Prime through that way.
So next, we have another set of movie reviews coming next week for, I think we said the L Word. Yeah, so we're trying to do like groups of 3 movies. Like this was Melanie Lynksey, and that was Heavenly Creatures, But I'm a Cheerleader, and The Intervention. And next week we are doing the L Word.
The L Word. Not actually the L Word, but but actors who acted in the L Word, and these are the other queer movies they were in. So that would be All Over Me with Leisha Haley, Itty Bitty Titty Committee with Danielle. She played Max on in the L Word, and then The Incredibly True Adventures of 2 Girls in Love. Classic.
But you don't know the actress's name.
The lady who plays Tina.
The lady who plays Tina.
So we'll review those 3 next week. L Word inspired.
And got more coming up. Yeah. So thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, we have more stuff coming up.
Yeah, and any suggestions, go ahead and put them in the comments.
Love queer cinema suggestions or just any movie with a gay characters, basically.
Yeah.
Or we're bringing the bar down. Or if it even
supporting queer artists.
or if it made us think we were gay.
Yes, that's another week. Yes.
All right. So thanks for watching.
Thank you very much. See you guys later.